Hey guys, Kiku here today, and today I have a update for you guys on the tech world in general. I want to mention three of our sites that have been updated recently, and talk about a couple stuff. So recently we've done a redesign to adrianstech.com. If you haven't checked it out yet, this is what the new theme looks like. We have our banner right here, which we're looking to kind of expand across right here. We're still having some issues with that, but as you see here, it's more of a newspaper, more of an article. All the articles are kind of spread out now, and you can see a lot of content as you see as I pan through here. So starting from the top again, the banner here, you can click it to get back to the home page no matter where you're at, or you can use the top navigation page here. Like this will take you to the podcasts, our live feed, about just pretty much about everything in general. iTunes feed, which you can subscribe to. Or TechWorld if you want to donate or anything like that. You also have your search right here, and you can subscribe to our RSS feed, or you can subscribe via email if you want to do that type of newsletter thing. We'll be setting that up as well. Here you have our categories, so you can check out our posts on our applications we review, our featured posts, which would be shown up in here, our gadgets that we review, how-to and DIY projects, news, so tech news obviously, reviews in general, technology in general, videos. This is basically our videos which we have right here in our recent videos box, and the web, which is like networking and our site updates. So this would right here is a counter for our ticker, I guess you can say, for our featured posts. So here we have recently the tech unboxing of the Vado HD. This one is what it's like if we forget to I forget to upload an image, which is my fault entirely. This was talking about the podcast network, which I'll be mentioning in a second as well. And you can see here, you just kind of click through and you can go through and see a synopsis of the post and then click it if you want to read it. Over here we also have advertisements where this is really customizable, this theme. Right now they have the default Woo theme banner in there. I just kind of left it there just so something's kind of filling the boxes, but if you're interested in advertising, you can click it and it takes you to our advertising page, which shows our prices, etc. Over here, this is just our widget for everything pretty much. You can see the popular posts, the comments, the featured, and the tag cloud. So basically everything we talk about on our blog. So you see what's more talked about. The bigger ones are the bigger topics, etc. And of course our recent videos. Some of these sometimes fall under the wrong category. Like this one, it's not actually a video, but everything else should work for the most part. You just click around, and if you wait a second, the video should pop up. So that's a quick way to see our latest videos. Again, other posts written not just by myself, but other writers. As you can see here, these are a couple other posts. And you can see the authors, right? It doesn't show the author on these ones. I guess you have to click into the post to read it. And of course our advertisements, because we need some way to make a revenue. I have a widget for my top software using Gokupa for the tracker. It shows my top 10 software that I've been using. Also TeamSpeak. We've been using TeamSpeak a lot lately. Myself, Duncan, Dan Mays, Jamal, my friend, and we usually leave it up 24/7. And there's a private channel for stuff when we need to talk about certain stuff that we're not opening to the public. So if you are there and we're on the public channel, feel free to join us. You can see all the server info here and how to join in, along with some stuff that I'm doing on the web, some other links, and all these widgets that you can check out. Alright, so this is the update to Adrian's Tech. Hope you guys really like it, and hope it helps you to view more content and get more pushed out there as we try our best to keep on producing more and more content. And of course, we're always looking for writers, so again, email me adrianstech@gmail.com if you're interested. Right, moving on to our next site. This is the podcast.adrianstech.com. This is where we run our podcast, but recently we're launching a new TechWorld podcast network. I've talked about this on the blog, I've talked about this on Twitter, and I've even talked about this podcast, obviously, where basically we're trying to set up our own system, and my mic's about to fall off the stand here, where we can our own network of podcasts on multiple different topics in technology. Obviously, we have our traditional, our first podcast we started, which is the Tech World podcast, which we're on episode 61 now, providing the latest tech news of the week. And Social Buzz is our second one we launched. Social Buzz is a social networking and Web 2.0 podcast that we'll be launching, along with some interviews of people on the Web 2.0 world out there. We're also launching about another 3 shows, which we'll be producing every week with multiple hosts, different co-hosts, stuff like that. And hopefully, what we're planning on doing as we get our own shows up, as we start up our new site, thetechworld.org, which is still in beta, so not a lot of people can access it. I'll be setting up beta invites very soon, where you can kind of this right here allows you to get your own activity, like your basic Google Reader feed, where you can put in not just only like big sites like Adrian's Tech, not big sites like TechCrunch and stuff like that, but you can put in sites like Adrian's Tech, like Dunksweb, which I'm not saying aren't big sites, but you can put blogs, you can put podcasts, any type of link, and it'll aggregate it in this feed right here. You'll also be able to submit your own site to the list so that other community members can view it and subscribe to that as well. Along with some other cool stuff, we'll also have this site as the one to host the podcasts and everything like that. As you see, if I click here, this will take us to the podcast page where we're still updating, as you see here, because one's only on episode 59. But we're doing a lot of work, and they'll be coming out probably in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, as we perfect it more down. But this will be the the home page, the home content for our podcast network. So look forward to that, and we'll also be trying to get a way for the community to get involved with the podcast and even start up their own shows and feature those on the network. So that'd be really cool. So head over to podcast.adrianstech.com. Right now we only have 2 podcasts that we just launched, or the second one we just launched, which is Social Buzz. Again, that's the one with the social networking news and Web 2.0 tools, etc. We're coming out with a couple of other shows. One being Appetizer, which is one on your iTunes, or you mean your App Store app reviews, recommendations, etc. We're also coming out with a show on gadgets, also one on specific user submitted topics. So it could be on pretty much podcasting, monitors, web browsers, anything like that. It's going to be a really, really cool way for us to produce a lot more content via podcast, and we're hoping to even start video podcast and integrate live streaming a lot more often in each podcast. So check them out, guys. We just released episode 1, which isn't too long, just about 8 minutes introducing the show. We're releasing episode 2, should be out tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out both sites, adrianstech.com and podcast.adrianstech.com, and look forward to the release of the techworld.org. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. I will catch you in the next video.